bit about childhood in the Smith house.
There was Martha, Maggie, Kay, Mary, the one who died. Martha, Maggie, Kay, Ellen, Annette, Alice, Pete, Shirley, Barbara, and Sandy. And then Dodie had two others that died. Winifred and what was the other one's name? Winifred and Teresa. I was born on Willow Street.
So that's where they
That's
lived
where they
first.
lived in a two-family. Yeah.
Do you remember the move to Locust Street?
Well, no, actually, I really don't. I remember the 33 hurricane
Oh, wow.
because it was my birthday. But
Oh, wow.
the telephone was out in the front hall on the wall. And Dodie would bring out the piano stool. There used to be a piano in the den. And bring out the piano stool and put it there. And, talk. And so she got a call from Daddy. It was the only call he ever made while he was at sea.
No kidding.
He didn't want any relationship with that because if he didn't call, then she'd be
She'd worried,
the
right.
whole
Perfect.
Right.
time.
How did Dodie and your father meet? Do you know?
They grew up together in the same place in Newfoundland.
In Newfoundland?
Yeah.
Did Dodie have any kids in Newfoundland, or she had all her kids here in New Bedford?
They weren't married until they were in the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were married in Boston. Before they were married, Daddy was up here already, but he was in Gloucester then. Yeah, and then Dodie came over, and she was up in Boston with Mrs. Tilley and a lot of other Newfoundlanders.
So Dodie actually worked?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. How did
Not for a long time.
Yeah, I guess not.
Did you ever hear the story about her hat?
No.
When she was coming down, she had ordered a new hat in Boston, and it was very often that if you had a little bit of money, you bought your hat and created it, with a designer. The woman that when she was getting it finished, wasn't ready when she was ready to go. So the woman wasn't going to mail it to her. So Dodie waited until she had a place in New Bedford. She went back up to Boston, visited Mrs. Tilley and Saunders and the rest of them that were up there, and went and to pick up get the hat finished. But the woman said to Dodie, "You're going to ship it to where?" Dodie said, "Oh, to New Bedford," and she gave her the address. They already had an apartment at their there, and the woman said, "She said, you're going to New Bedford?" She said, "Do you know what women they have walking the streets there?"
Oh, way back then?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So where did you go to grammar school?
Holy Family. We all went to Holy Family. The other kids went to Holy Name.
So you graduated, and then where did you go to college?
UMass.
Oh, where was that?
And out in
Amherst?
Amherst, yeah.
You went to UMass Amherst?
Yeah.
Amherst.
So what did you do when you graduated from college?
We
was it
all
Connecticut?
got
or-
jobs around Hartford.
And then how
So
long did you stay there teaching?
It would have been 7 years, yes.
Did you go to Europe after Connecticut?
Now, I came home when Daddy was ill.
Oh.
So I was home for 2 years, and Daddy died. Stayed home another year, and then I went overseas.
What possessed you to go, though, overseas?
From the United States, but that you decided to just leave Dodge.
Well, I really, really wanted to get away from New Bedford.
Yeah.
And all those trashy girls that live there.
So I went to the Philippines,
Right, that's right. I remember you
That's
were.
it.
and that was amazing.
So where did you go after the Philippines?
After the Philippines, I applied for Europe.
Where did you meet Dawn?
Dawn, I met, from there, still in Germany, I went over to, Wiesbaden. Wiesbaden was great. I stayed there 3 years. And then I went to
Naples?
Naples.
And that's where you met Dawn.
Met Dawn in Naples, yeah.
And how long did
And
you
I
guys...
met him because I was selling my car. And he was buying his boat.
Ah.
And
Was it
he
his
had the
first
worst
boat?
car in the whole world. You just cannot believe. He never even locked it. In fact, in the winter, if it got cold, he'd put a blanket in it because kids and street kids would sleep in it.
Oh, wow.
And
The rest is history.
Yeah.
the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight.
Don had a boat when I first met him
Right.
with 2 keels on it. I liked the second one better though. It was for 2 people. It was just fine. I was leery about going. Like Don was still looking forward to the time when he'd retire and we'd sail home on the boat. You know, come on, I'm not going to get on a boat across the ocean with a guy that's a school teacher.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing.
Well, how old was he when he died?
Yeah, so he was in his early 50s. I think.
Yeah.
I think he was 54. Yeah.
And that changes everything.
Yeah.
That's that before and after.
Certainly does.
Yeah. You moved into Hidden Bay when you came after he died? Is that where you moved in then?
No, after he died, I was still overseas.
Yeah, for how long?
I stayed another 7 years, I
Oh,
think.
wow.
7 or 8 years.
Okay. And then you retired and came home.
Yeah.
just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Living life is fun, and we've just begun to get our share of this world's delight. High hopes we have for the future and our goals in sight. We know we don't get to
found this. And I just choked laughing. Christmas list.
Oh wow.
You showed me that once before. You had it
The
by the
Sullivans.
O'Neills. Yes. You had
Let's hear it.
Tom, a coral tie pin. Martha, pearls. It looks like pearls open or apron. I don't know what it is. Marty, ring and bell. Nora, ring and bell. Now what that was, I don't know. Pat, moccasins. Carrie, parasol. Davis, telescope, some kind of telescope. Neela, Gresha, doll. G-R-E-S-H.
Maybe a geisha?
Geisha doll.
Geisha doll.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark Callan Dopacope. This is 1968.
Wow, that is so cool.
Then O'Neill's. Maggie, pearls and an apron. Andy, coral tie tack.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, wooden box. I don't know why I didn't put something in it.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did.
Tommy, key ring.
Hmm.
He wasn't driving a car. I'm
No,
sure.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Mark, a key ring. Peggy, a parasol.
Oh.
Andrew, a kaleidoscope.
Oh wow.
Michael, a kaleidoscope. And Chris, a top drum. Whatever
Oh.
that was, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Griffins.
That's so funny.
Geez, that's a lot of nieces and nephews to buy for. I'll tell you that. Do you have any words of wisdom for your nieces and nephews?
I can only imagine what's going on in that head right now.
Well, I think one of the first things you have to do is have some good friends, period.
Mm-hmm.
Because then no matter what happens, you've got somebody to listen to you,
100%.
somebody to help, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
That means you have to start writing letters, you know, if they're not nearby. And I think really get to a place that you enjoy as a whole, not just one little section of it.